Bringing in the latest updates on today's market trends. Global equity markets suffered steep losses today with the major indices across the North and the Southern America experiencing a broad-based sell-off amid the heightened investors' anxiety. In the United States, the Dow Jones Industrial Average plummeted 2,231 points, that is 5.50%, closing at 38,314, while the S&P 500 dropped 5.79 to reach 5,000, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq tumbled 5.82% to reach 15,500. These sharp declines reflect growing concern over the combination of factors, including the inflationary pressures, interest rate uncertainty, and potential earning disappointments. The Russell 2000, which tracks the smaller cap companies, has also hit hard, falling to 4.37% to reach 1100, in the stark contrast with the CBOE, that is the volatility index that is often referred to as the fear gauge of the market. Also, that has surged 50.93% to 45.31, its highest spike in months, signaling a dramatic increase in the market volatility and risk aversion. Investors appear to be rapidly shifting out of equity and into safer asset of the hedging of the portfolios in the anticipation of further turbulence in the economy. The sell-off extended beyond the United States border. The Canadian market were also deeply in the red, while the S&P TSX Composite Index falling to 4.69% and the S&P TSX 60 down 4.44%, reflecting a widespread retreat from the risk across sectors, including the energy, finance, and other materials. The Latin America market also faced significant pressure. Brazil Bovespa Index sank nearly 2.96%, losing over 3,800 points, while the S&P IPSA, S&P Mexico, BMV IPC dropped 2.79% and 4.87% respectively. Today's market action underscores rising unease among investors who are grappling with the tightening of the financial conditions, geopolitical tensions, and a general loss of confidence in the near-term economic stability. With the IX spiking sharply and the key global indices shedding billions in the market value, sentiments has clearly shifted into the defensive mode. The coming days will be critical in determining whether this is a short-term correction or the start of a deeper, more prolonged downturn. Commodity market also reflected a day of divergence, with a significant movement observed across energy, metal, and agricultural sector. Energy commodity faced strong headwinds, leading to the day's losses. WTI crude oil declined by 2.15% to settle at $60, while the Brent crude oil dropped 2.21% to $64. These declines come amid persistent concerns about slowing the global economic activity, reduced fuel demands, and the increasing inventories in the major consuming nations. Additionally, geopolitical tensions and uncertainty surrounding the OPEC Plus production strategies continue to weigh heavily on the investor sentiment in the energy space. Natural gas also followed the suit, slipping 1.64% to $3.77. Though still within a relatively stable range, it remains vulnerable to the seasonal demand shifts and fluctuating storage data. Also, in the contrast, the metal segment painted a more optimistic picture, with gold advanced to 1.10% to reach $3,068, maintaining its strong position near the upper end of its 52-week range. Investors appear to be rotating into the safe haven assets and mounting concern over the inflationary pressures, currently volatility, broader macroeconomic stability, and the silver that posted the strongest gain of the day, that is among the tracked economy, jumping 4.78% to reach $31. The sharp rise also reflects increased industrial demand as well as renewed interest from the investors seeking diversification away from the equities and fiat currencies. Agricultural commodity also showed resilience, with soya bean inching 2% to reach $10. The modest rise suggests that the continued global demand and the potential supply constraints, also weather-related disruption, affects the growing region. The commodity is hovering close to the higher end of the 52-week range, indicating relative strength in the agricultural sector. Overall, today's performance illustrates a clear contrast between the declining energy prices and the upward and the downward momentum in the metal and the agriculture instability. Market participants appear to be repositioning their portfolios in the anticipation of the economic shifts, also possibly favoring the hard assets and essential over the critical cyclical commodity ties to the global impact of the growth and consumption of the various economies. Volatility continues to define the market dynamics. Commodities will likely remain a focal point for both hedging strategies and speculative paths